Hello and welcome, my Aries collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross-watchers. Welcome to your timeless work, career, and vocation reading. I'm your reader, Archangel Lyons, Mal for short. They are my initials. I am a professional witch, a professional intuitive, the president of Drawing the Circle Productions since 1998. Ooh, it's been a long career. I am the author of 2 different books with a 3rd one in progress. First one is called Spell Ingredients. Second one is called Words of Grace. Words of Grace does have a Kindle version available, and there is a link to that Kindle version, and if you click it, you can check out a good chunk of the first part of it for free, including the table of contents. You will see it is primarily divided into chakra chapters. This is another chakra dense read, so you might find it helpful. The original version of Words of Grace, which we really had to cut down quite a bit to make it fit on Kindle, is on patreon.com/drawing the circle in our digital shop, as well as the only place at the time of this recording to find my first book, Spell Ingredients, though it's going to be on the new website, which is in process. The digital shop is just the coolest thing. The ebooks are there. I've got audios and videos. The audios and videos have free previews that anyone can check out at any time. Anyone can shop in the shop, as it were. But my subscribers get 3 benefits in common. Some of them get the ebooks, audios, and videos, but they all get a daily check-in when I send them an unlisted YouTube live stream link pretty much every single morning. Did it this morning. It was great. We chat about the day's astrological weather, always ending with some sort of spiritual practice to send us on our way, and it's the best way for this witch to start their day, considering my work, career, and vocation 24/7, 365. They also get all the extended readings, part 2s to the part 1s here on YouTube. All of my extended readings are timeless and relationship oriented, as well as they get a significant discount when they book me for a private session. We'll talk about that at the end of the video if you're interested. And it's just the coolest thing I've ever done. People can follow for free. They get 7-day free trial. Anyone can shop in the shop, so click the link, check it out, and come Patreon on Patreon with the Archangel of Lions, Markangela Lyons. But you can just call me Mal. I'm having a really good day. Just meditated and fell asleep, which is lovely. At my age, I'm 55. Yeah, I know. I don't look at things. Thank you, Saint Retinol. So let's do a little explanation, and then we'll get into the divination. Hello, new Aries and cross-watchers. We have changed up the reading a little bit to make them a little bit shorter, a little bit briefer, but still info-dense. I have moved from Holbrook, Long Island, New York to Saratoga Springs, New York, and my career is really moving very quickly, as well as I've got a half-acre of property to tend to and 3 black cats. 3 black cats. So what we're going to do is we're going to get one, yes, only one Caroline Myss archetype card for the 8th chakra, the dominant archetype in the 8th chakra. That will determine the shadow work, the releasing, the letting go, the spiritual alchemy from shadow to light, lead to gold, from fear to love, shifting you from toxicity to health and from fear to love. And then we are going to get 3 Daughters of the Moon Tarot, the internal feminine chakras, crown, 3rd eye, throat, and heart, your creative intuition. We're going to get 3 of them, not past, present, future, but work, career, and vocation. We'll talk about that as we go. The lower 3 chakras, the masculine yang dynamic. We will be using the Mythic Tarot by Juliet Sharman Burke, looking at yourself from the outside, maybe you from the inside, looking out at people, places, and things that you are in relationship with in the physical world. It can be both, because this is a cross-watcher read, so mirroring do happen. Again, work, career, vocation, not past, present, future. That will take care of the chakras from 8 to root. We will then get a whisper from the Whispers of Lord Ganesha by Angela Hartfield. Now, I know we use the exact same cards for the last series of shadow reads, but this one in particular makes sense for work, career, vocation, because Ganesha is the elephant-headed Hindu god of success, prosperity, and remover of obstacles. And removing the obstacles in our work, career, vocation is a big part of doing what we came in to do in our sacred contracts, our role in the divine plan, whatever you want to call it. And of course, it wouldn't be a reading by Markangela Lyons Mal for sure if we didn't end with a Matt Kahn healing mantra, because a little bit of mantra work can go a really long way. And this is a healing mantra deck, so you get to heal as you go, and it ain't all about healing. So there is our explanation. Let's get into the divination. Both feet on the floor if you can. Focus on your breath if you will, and I promise I will do do anything I can do within my power to help anyone fulfill their life purpose through work, career, and vocation, because as one of us does it, we all take a step forward for happier, healthier, wealthier, wiser lives, and happier, healthier, wealthier, wiser ways for a happier, healthier, wealthier, wiser world for all of life. So let's do it. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. Pantheonic override. A place for everything and everything in its place. Put all where it belongs in time and space, for the well-being of all and with harm to none. As we will it, so let it be done. Beloved pantheons of the divine, one card in clarity, please, for the dominant archetype in the 8th chakra for the Aries collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs in their cross-watchers, indicating the spiritual alchemy from shadow to light, lead to gold, pain to peace, shifting them from toxicity to health, from fear to love, and illusion to truth for this timeless work, career, vocation read. Ooh, the athlete. I have the athlete archetype. You can have an archetype reason, season, or lifetime. I am a dancer. It is a creative family archetype. So yeah, I work out, I do yoga and all that stuff, but dance is how I really get my chakras together. Written on the card is a shadow attribute and a light attribute. I call this lead and this gold. There are 3 atoms here that can't go there. So toxicity to health, fear to love, you get the vibe. So the shadow attribute. Misuse of athletic ability for selfish ends. False sense of invulnerability and entitlement. You should have seen me in the 80s. I was quite a handful. The light attribute. Dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps, development of personal willpower and strength of spirit. I think I've crossed some T's and dotted those I's there personally. So a wonderful jumping off point for this series. Let's look at what's going on heart, third eye, crown. Now, work is how you survive in the world, right? Whether that's how you make your money or not, it's your survival intuition. Definitely work. Career is your creative intuition, your passion, your hunger, your thirst, and vocation is your spiritual calling, if you will. So let's look at heart, third eye, crown, which will tell you about the inside stuff with all of this. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. My goddess's override. A place for everything and everything in its place. Put all where it belongs in time and space, for the well-being of all and with harm to none. As we will it, so let it be done. My beloved goddesses, please, 3 cards face down for the Aries collective Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs and their cross-watchers. Give them clues, tips, and hints, please, about what's going on heart, third eye, crown in their work. Yep. In their career. And in their vocation. For this timeless work, career, vocation reading. Now I'm going to put the 3 lower chakras face down on top of that, then we'll look at them work, career, and vocation. This is holographic. They're all happening at the same time. Remember, it's not past, present, future. Shift 1, they all shift. Please take a nice deep breath. My God's override. The place for everything. And everything in its place. Put all where it belongs in time and space, for the well-being of all and with harm to none, as we will it. So let it be done. My beloved gods, please, 3 cards face down, lower 3 chakras, outside in, inside out, relationships, in the physical world, what's going on in work for the Aries collective, what's going on in their career, that one, that one, and what's going on in their vocation for this timeless work, career, vocation reading. All the chakras are on the table. Let's have a look. So work is called First Level of Power. There's a link in the description box to a Caroline Myss video. Caroline Myss, MYSS, the PhD. These are her archetype cards. So First Level of Power is survival, right? How you survive in the world. And we've got 2 major arcana cards. Pretty cool for jumping into this new series. On the inner, you've got Temperance, which is about patience and balance and alchemy in terms of balancing, right? When you temper steel or you temper chocolate or, try and make hollandaise sauce from scratch without tempering all the liquids together, otherwise shit curdles and it's not great. So when it's in a major arcana card in a read like this with chakras, it covers the entire zone, heart, third eye, crown. So there is an alignment here. So keeping yourself balanced, keeping yourself patient, certainly something for the athlete, right? You can't just, work out one day and have it last you for the rest of your life. It is a slow and steady wins the race. But with the wheel of fortune, the fates, weaving and snipping and all of that, we really have a thing here of divine timing. So you are manifesting destiny here, but first you are given fate. Fate is what we are handed. Destiny is what we can manifest. Manifesting destiny, right? If we just do our best to make the wisest, most loving, most empowering choices and decisions. So patience is really big here. Your own internal healing process is very big here. And it's time. This is a divine timing card. I like this. What's going on in your career? Okay, well, another major arcana card, but first we have a court card. Now, this is the Maiden of Blades. This is Skadi, an ice giantess from Norse mythology. The Libra card, 7th house dynamic. So if you have any planets in Libra, I do. I have Venus in Libra. Then have a look at your chart, see what house it's in. That can give you a little something, something. But I will say, cardinal air, Libra. Cardinal means creative, so there can be a lot of creative thought here, but I think this bodes well with this aspect of balancing because Libra is that. Now, even if you don't have any planets in Libra, you still have Libra somewhere in your chart. For me, because I am Venus in Libra, that's my 3rd house, I think. Yeah, because I'm Leo rising, Leo, Virgo, Libra, right? So this would be about communication for me, right? Throat chakra, creative communication, but this is not my read. But here you've got Hermes as the psychopomp, the guide of souls in the lower 3 chakras. So 3 major arcana cards out of 4 is pretty powerful. So it is the card of revelation. Something is revealed to you. I would say both in your work and your career at this point, pay attention to your lower 3 chakra intuition. Each chakra has its own voice of intuition. It's a highly individualized curriculum for each of us to learn and trust those. But even here, your creative intuition, heart, third eye, crown, is very much about balancing and all of that and being fair to yourself, making sure you're getting enough sleep, hydration, exercise, all of that kind of stuff, because that's going to support your creativity, perhaps revealing something that changes the game, allowing you to make a final decision here in your work, career, vocation. Loving that. Let's see what's going on in your vocation, your spiritual calling. Wow, you guys got a lot of major arcana here. You've got the Chariot, the Amazon. In this deck, it is a feminist deck, right? Crown, third eye, throat, and heart, feminine energy. So there is a drive here. I love the light horse and the dark horse. That's why I have the light horse over there and the dark horse over there. Plus, I live in Saratoga, and the Belmont Stakes are coming up here next week or whatever. Oh, good gods, parking is going to be impossible. So there is your spirit driving you here, heart, third eye, crown, your spiritual calling. So you don't have to sacrifice your spirituality, your mystical life, whatever you want to call that, your spiritual life. To do this, it is an integral part. This is really one thing called life purpose, but with major arcana so heavy here, very important. And as fast as the Chariot goes, you've got the 8 of Wands in the lower 3 chakras. So there's very fast moving. I would say if one of these were dominant even though we've got so much major arcana here across the board, I'm going to say your spirituality really is key to this. So no compromising that. Now, I will say with the Chariot, the light horse is inspiration, the dark horse is motivation, the carrot and the stick, right? The inspiration calling you forward, but then the motivation that you need to get things done. Like, I love doing this work, particularly the YouTube readings. They're general, they're fun. I'm not monetized, so I just do this to kind of get my work out into the world. I don't care how many subscribers I have anymore, because I learned from Terry Pratchett a long time ago. Evil begins when you start thinking of people as things, and you're people. You're not just numbers, right? So there is something very dominant here about you being driven by, right? So every morning I wake up, I'm inspired to do my work, but then I gotta brush my teeth, do my hair, put on the makeup, lights, just for this stuff. So whatever it is that you have to do, your creative power seems very dominant here, and you are a cardinal fire sign. You are the cardinal fire sign, Aries. Cross watchers, you do you. Chakras are on the table. Let's see how to remove those obstacles here for you with that athlete. Because, the athlete does not achieve every goal they're ever going to make, right? Or they have all at once. But I love Lord Ganesha. He is very cute and understanding, even though he's got an elephant head. I wonder what he's got in that trunk. Please take a nice deep breath. He lets me joke. He likes me. He really, really likes me. Still point. Ganesha override. A place for everything and everything in its place, but all where it belongs in time and space for the well-being of all and with harm to none, as we will it, so let it be done. Beloved Lord Ganesha, one card in clarity, please. What is your loving, wise, empowering oracle message to assist the Aries and their cross-watchers to alchemize their shadow to light, their lead to gold, their pain to peace, shifting them from toxicity to health, with the athlete archetype, creative family archetype for this timeless work, career, vocation reading? Divine support. It's your mystical power. It is your spiritual calling that's dominant here. Now, I don't know if I'll get to the part, I'm not reading every bit of what's in the bookie book, but this is the Om symbol, A-U-M or O-M, depending on your background and training. But if you turn it upside down, it looks just like Ganesh. And that's in this book. Let's see if we will get to actually read that. We're putting that there. New series, you gotta play with it a little bit. Card number 48. Just passed it. 48, divine support. Om, A-U-M, is a powerful tool for bringing focus and awareness to the deeper meaning of life. That's vocation, right? Ganesha is strongly connected with the mystical syllable Om, sometimes written O-M. The sacred Om is the most important universal symbol of the divine presence in Hinduism. It is held to be the cosmic sound which was generated when the world first came into existence. The written form of this divine symbol, when reversed, gives the flawless outline of Ganesha in profile. The use of the Om sound is one way to help you connect to the divine support available to you now. All right, so I'm getting this from over here. So you may not be feeling so very supported in your work, career, vocation. Maybe you do, maybe you don't, because you're being asked to look within, right? To go Om, because there's no place like Om. Click and go. Ganesha is ready to share his wisdom, knowledge, and guidance that is innate within his being. You now have the opportunity to cultivate a closer relationship with Ganesh or with any ascended master or divine being that resonates with you. This is definitely a third level of power, vocation, dominance. So work on that, and then that makes sense, right? The creativity will come through, something will be revealed, or maybe you reveal something that allows a final decision to be made, and it's all in perfect timing, keeping you in balance. A very simple read, a little complex, but we still have one more card down. Feeling the vibe today, man. Definitely feeling the vibe. I'm enjoying this. I hope you are too. Last card down, Matt Kahn Healing Mantra. Please take a nice deep breath. Get this deck, it's really helpful. Still point, and I'm getting money for it either. Still point. Ascended Masters Override. A place for everything and everything in its place. Put all where it belongs in time and space for the well-being of all and with harm to none, as we will it, so let it be done. Beloved Ascended Masters, one card in clarity, please. The perfect and precise healing mantra to assist the Aries and their cross-watchers in their work, career, vocation, with the athlete in the 8th. Temperance and the Wheel of Fortune in their work. Libra and the Judgment card in their career. The Amazon Chariot with 8 of Wands moving very, very fast in their vocation. The perfect healing mantra to help them pull this off for this timeless work, career, vocation. Read, please. Uncovering confidence. I am the missing piece that completes the puzzle of the universe. Do we really want to tell Aries that? They kind of believe that anyway. They're sort of born believing that. So I'm going to read this to you. Uncovering confidence. So it's not discovering confidence. It's in there. Just like Prego. It's in there. Some of you will get that reference. Some of you will not. Uncovering confidence. I will read this whole thing because it ain't that much. I am the missing piece that completes the puzzle of the universe, and I have gotten this mantra when I am feeling like I just want to chuck it all in and, I don't know, go work at Kmart or something, give it all up. When confidence is uncovered, you are living from a space of renewed purpose, spiritual purpose, right? Absolutely, you are there with that divine support. You know your place in the cosmos, and you are an expression of eternal light. I mean, we all are, but location, location, location. There is no wavering on decisions, ding, or second guessing your instincts. Confidence allows you the peace of mind to stand tall in your truth and to move forward courageously, knowing anything that comes your way can only inspire the gift of endless expansion. And that is very much feeling that, but you've got to kind of take it as it comes, right? You don't run the race in 1 second, right? Like hurdles and obstacle courses and parkour and all of that, right? You kind of like take it as it comes, but it's the confidence and the courage from the heart, cœur, the French word for the heart, to really pull this off. This mantra is ideal for resolving insecurities, easing personal concerns, and finding true safety in your body and in the world, and particularly when the fates show up, right? This is very much the physical world, your first level of power. It can feel a little daunting because, you know, we're not told what's going to happen. We can be very clairvoyant, empathic, intuitive, all of that stuff. I am. But still, there's an infinite number of quantum timelines practically, and every choice and every decision that we make shifts us without us even knowing it. So with the athlete here, right? Practice, right? Practice, right? Work out, stretch, do yoga. Take care of the physical body here because of the Wheel of Fortune and Judgment here with the 8 of Wands. This is a very fast, very powerful, but very revelatory and destined thing. So asking for the divine support and uncovering the confidence, you will do this little by little by little, or maybe all at once. You are Aries. You do like doing it all at once. I've dated a bunch of all of you. So this is really good. Now, though I have no idea what's going to come out of my mouth the moment I hit the record button, I really have no idea what's going to happen for this next part, which is called the blessimation. It's how I end my readings, even with my clients. Combination of a blessing and a summation. Let's see what comes out my mouth. One last time, at least for this reading. Please take a nice deep breath. Still point. May we end as we began. Pantheonic override. As I call upon the collective pantheons of the divine on behalf of the Aries collective sun, moon, rising Venus signs, and their cross-watchers who are watching this video and drawn to this reading, may they be blessed with all that they need in their work, career, vocation, embracing their dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps, developing their personal willpower, throat chakra, and strength of spirit, because in their work, there is a patience vibe going on here. Temperance is a card of alchemy. It just is. So the patience, the harmony, the healing inside of them, because it is time. There may be a big change going on, perhaps in their industry or in the market that they find themselves in, online, literal, or both. And because in their career, they've got the creative juices, well, thoughts within them, with the Libra card, Ska D, the Maiden of Blades, which would be the King of Swords and traditional tarot, with Hermes, the psychopomp, in the underworld, guiding the souls, revealing that which has been hidden in the outside world by them really tuning in, with Temperance in the heart, throat, third eye crown there, with that creative thinking. And obviously their leverage here is in their vocation, where they have the Chariot, balancing the energies, which we see here with Libra and the Temperance card, between inspiration and motivation. We all want to win. We all want to be happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. But can we follow the inspiration, the carrot, and use the motivation to get done what needs to get done? Because this is going to go very, very quickly as they really tune in and maybe even ask the question, how may I fulfill my vocation to heal what's going on in my career and in my work in the world? And may they be blessed with all that they need to heal, to grow, to learn, to evolve, to alchemize their shadow to light, their lead to gold, their pain to peace, shifting them from toxicity to health and fear to love, with the athlete above all of this, as they remove obstacles with divine support and uncover confidence, because they are the missing piece of the puzzle that completes the universe for the well-being of all, and with harm to none. As we will it, so let it be done. So would it be. And so it is. Rawr. Did you like it? I liked it. There's not really a womp womp in here. Womp womp, right? Uncovering your confidence, right? And think of an athlete with healthy confidence, right? They're going to be moving toward going for the gold. There you go. There's another alchemical reference for you. So if you found it helpful, hit the thumbs up. The like button shifts the algorithm so more people can find it. And I can see some people needing that divine support and knowing that it's okay to ask for that, because it's always okay to ask for that. If you want more of me here on YouTube, subscribe. Like I said, I'm having fun. This is part of my artistic process, and I love it. It warms me up for clients, and we'll talk about that in a few minutes. And certainly, if you want the deeper dive, more magic, more miracles, more mysticism, more Malcolm on Patreon. We're having so much fun over there. I've made a lot of good friends. Actually, one of my patrons is designing my new website. It's very cool. She made my new business card. She's just great. It's her passion to do that stuff, so we're all helping each other out. We've got the digital shop. You can 7-day free trial. You can, what else? You can follow for free, putting out more and more stuff for the free followers. A lot of YouTube content, but it depends. Some audiobooks here and there as well. And I love it. And the shop is wonderful. It's the best career move I have ever made, and I have a very long career. In fact, my next book is the autobiography of my career, but we start before I was even born with some of that stuff. So, yeah, come along, and if you like, come Patreon on Patreon, because I am the Archangel of Lions, Markangela Lions, but you can just call me Mal. And if you want to book me for a private session, it's easy enough to do, though I have to make a new video since I have moved. There is a video in the description box that I made last year called Booking Private Sessions with Mal, before I knew I was going to be moving to Saratoga Springs in New York as quickly as I did. I knew it was eventual, I just didn't know it was going to be last year. So, for example, now I am doing readings at the Magic Moon in Saratoga Springs. I have days set aside. They tell me somebody books, I come in, I read them, and then I come home, right? So you can contact them directly. I'm also taking clients in my house now. I have a lovely office downstairs, but I also have 3 black cats, so I got to get to know the person. Like, for instance, are you allergic to cats? You might want to bring an EpiPen. But the majority of the work that I do is on a Zoom call. So once I book the client, right before the client, I send them my Zoom link. They come into the platform and record the entire thing, so they don't have to memorize, they don't have to write anything down and take notes. At the end of the video, I send them a link so they can download the entire session, reading or spiritual counseling, to their device. They tell me that they have downloaded it, and I delete it from the cloud so nobody else has it but them. But the most important thing that I say in that video, and I will say it in the next one as well, called Booking Mal, because I change the title every time, because I'm creative, I guess, is that I've never turned anybody away because of lack of finances. I will die on that hill if I must. Where there's a witch, there's a way. I'm a witch, so there's a way. And plenty of times I have made the agreement with someone to pay it forward to someone else, even if they can't pay it to me at the time, because this is my passion. This is what I do. I'm a Virgo, right? 4 planets, second house, so I am here to serve, and I would like to fulfill my contract so I could maybe go somewhere else after. I mean, I love Gaia. It's not the planet, it's the people, if you get what I'm saying. And I hear Uranus is lovely this time of year. I love that stupid joke. So yeah, it makes my mom laugh, so even after I make the new one. We will keep booking private sessions with Mal because I'm the president and I get to do that stuff. So thank you so much for watching, my beloved Aries. I've dated a lot of Aries men along the way. I'm gay. If you can't tell, check the batteries in your gaydar. It may not be working so well. And you guys are very creative and very impulsive. You're a good time. You're just not a very long time, at least for this Earth sign. So I love you all so very, very much. Your creativity is very needed in this world. You are creative fire, so get into balance and follow that vocation. Get those reins going there with the chariot and hang in there. I'm wishing you all the very, very best and the very, very blessed of all of this. Do what you gotta do. I love you. Hang in there. Heal. Out. Farewell and blessed, blessed be.